Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Houston Cougars taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Cowboys will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Houston Cougars offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now dropping back, it's Wegman. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanford.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma State's offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game. When you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Fitzpatrick. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Couldn't get any closer on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Scanning the field, it's Flores. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They're going to run it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7. Turning it on! Spin, still running. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. On the run, it's Sanford. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's Broussard. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the 1st, the offense stays on the field.
The Cougars are rolling down the field. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Broussard. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Cougars started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 4 over Florida. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to pass, it's Flores. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Hands it off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Caught close to the marker, it's Fitzpatrick. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. The give on the option. There he goes. Got enough for the first down. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Fitzpatrick. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brock. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Flores. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Flores. The screen, he's got wheels. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week, he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Just keep slinging it. Snagged in the middle, it's Broussard. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed in the middle, it's York. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without... And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And it's no good. He missed it. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a 1-possession game. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone this time. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Flores. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Broussard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And the try is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Under fire. Got a man. It's Fitzpatrick. Inside the 45. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Flores. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rushes on him. Lets it fly. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Line is set on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, That'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Off-play action on first down. Here's the pressure. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Flores.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now if you get in plus territory, you just go for it on 4th down. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll run play action. Under fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Using his legs, it's Brock. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Flores. The short hands, it's Lloyd. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Hammond. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to run it to the right. Nice move to keep running. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Need. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Broussard. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And that is no good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5.
And man, this kicker is now 0 for 3 in this game, and you got to wonder what his confidence is like right now. He's cost his team 9 points so far.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. The hand to the running back. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. While will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Brock. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Flores. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Here comes the Houston offense once again. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Snead. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. They'll go to the air.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. It's complete.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field.
The Sneak scores it. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 13 over South Carolina. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back.
There he goes. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Fitzpatrick. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And it's caught inside the 30. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that D-end getting that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for room, it's Need. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Got it in the middle, it's Broussard. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll move the tight end. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, baby.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason.